O'clock. And good evening, and we'll start. Let me read the question once again. Exercise 2.1, page 20, question number 12. The rate of premium on a policy of rupees 1 lakh, 1 lakh ka policy hai, is rupees 56 per thousand per annum. 56 per thousand per annum. A rebate means discount of 0.75% per thousand is permitted if the premium is paid annually. If you are paying the premium annually, then a rebate, that is a discount, is given at 0.75 per thousand on your premium amount, which is rate of premium, which is 56 upon 1000. Okay, find the net amount of premium payable if policyholder pays premium annually. Okay, now we were doing this calculation, and you can see I wrote here there's a calculation mistake. Can anyone get that mistake? What is that mistake? There is some calculation mistake. मैंने calculation mistake किया है. I am showing you an arrow also. देखो कुछ मिलता है क्या आपको उधर? Instead of 100, what amount should be there? 1000. Yes, yes, correct. So I am making the correction there. चलो correction करो. Okay, I'm a human being and I can do a mistake. It is 1000 here, so 0 added. 1 0 added. Now once 0 is added, this value will change. Instead of 0.42, what it will be? It will be 0.042. Agreed? Agreed, dear student? Now once that becomes 0.0, this you cancel totally. In place of that. Now it will be 56.000 minus 0.042. Let us do this subtraction. 10 minus 2, 8. 10 minus 5, 5. 10 minus 1, 9. It comes to 55 point. Correct? So here this will change. Whatever correction I have done with black color. Correction I am doing with black color. So what is this is equal to? This will be is equal to 55.958 divided by 1000. Dear student, please do the correction. It was a calculation mistake. Once done, let me know. Once correction is done, let me know. And if I do some mistake here, you are supposed to point it out. I'm a human being. I can do always mistake. Okay. So if you find sometime I have done some calculation mistake, point it out. Done. So what we got? 55.958. 55.958 upon 1000. That is 55.958 per 1000. Divided by 1000 means per 1000 is a rate of premium. It is a rate of premium. So now let us calculate premium. What is the formula of premium? I'll change the color back to red. Formula of premium. याद है ना? Premium is equal to. Premium is calculated on what? Premium किस पे calculate होता है? Premium is calculated on what? Premium किस पे calculate होता है? Policy पे. तो policy value into rate of premium. What is policy value? चेक इन द क्वेश्चन में पॉलिसी वैल्यू दिया है, कितना है पॉलिसी वैल्यू? व्हाट इज द पॉलिसी वैल्यू? इन द क्वेश्चन यू विल फाइंड policy value in the question. 1 lakh, yes, it is 1 lakh. The rate of premium on a policy of policy 1 lakh, the policy is of 1 lakh. So this is 1 lakh multiplied by rate of policy. हम लोगों ने कल लास्ट लेक्चर में मिस्टेक किया था, कैलकुलेशन मिस्टेक, वी करेक्टेड इट एंड व्हाट वी गॉट? व्हाट इज रेट ऑफ प्रीमियम? 55.958 upon 1000. So into 55.958 upon 1000. That is equal to, I hope you can do the calculation easily. 3 zeros and 3 zeros got cancelled. You are multiplying by 100. So what is the answer? Once you multiply by 100, what is the answer? 55.958. When you multiply by 100, 2 zeros. So decimal point shift. Decimal point will shift how many places ahead? Decimal point will shift 2 places ahead. Yes. 5595.8. If you want, you may write 0 also, 80 chalega. 5595.0. This was a decimal point here. Either the decimal point 55.958. So this decimal point will shift 2 places ahead. 2 places ahead. So it is 5595.8. Got the answer? Premium. क्या कैलकुलेट करने को बोला था क्वेश्चन में? Find the net amount of premium. Yes, it is net amount. So what is net amount? क्या आपने रिबेट को माइनस किया? Yes, रिबेट को हम लोग ने माइनस किया. Therefore, it is called as net premium amount. Okay, net amount of premium payable or net amount of premium. Answer: net amount of premium is, or you may just say premium is, that also will do, rupees 5595.8. Yes, definitely showing previous one. Definitely, Karan, showing previous screen. Those who have joined in late, make that correction. Last lecture we did a mistake here, calculation mistake. I'm saying here calculation mistake was there. Calculation mistake is shown with black color. Correction is shown with black color. Everyone done? Any doubt in this question? Is it clear? Premium calculate karna hai. Yes. Before we go on to the next sum, let us revise once again. As usual, every day I revise. First thing comes as property value. What about property value? Normally, generally given. Property value generally given. Then next comes, after property value, first is property value. Second is, next comes what? Policy value. Policy value is equal to what? Property value into rate of policy. ये क्या है? Policy है, and therefore rate of policy. Easy way to remember. Rate of policy. Third, so this property value from here, it goes here, right? Next, premium. Premium is calculated on what? Premium is calculated on policy value. Second point में क्या है? Policy value. तो policy value into rate of, क्या कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं हम लोग? प्रीमियम. सो रेट ऑफ प्रीमियम.
पढ़ाई के लिए मेहनत तो सब करते हैं, लेकिन स्मार्ट स्टडी कौन करता है? प्री एग्जाम ऐप के साथ बनाइए अपनी तैयारी सुपर स्मार्ट। प्री एग्जाम ऐप देता है वाइड रेंज के एग्जाम्स की तैयारी, जैसे जी, नीट, कैट, सीए फाउंडेशन, सीएस सीट, बैंकिंग, रेलवे, एसएससी एमबीए एंट्रेंस, SYJC कॉम, TYB कॉम और भी बहुत कुछ। चैप्टर वाइज टेस्ट्स एंड मॉक टेस्ट्स, डिटेल्ड परफॉर्मेंस एनालिसिस, और अब तैयारी होगी एकदम परफेक्ट। कहीं भी कभी भी पढ़ाई करें, और एक विशाल क्वेश्चन बैंक आपकी तैयारी को बनाए आसान। इंस्टेंट इवैल्यूएशन से तुरंत जानिए अपनी परफॉर्मेंस और पाएं पर्सनलाइज्ड फीडबैक। तो अब देरी किस बात की? प्री एग्जाम ऐप डाउनलोड करें और अपने नाम से रजिस्टर्ड करें, और एक विशाल क्वेश्चन बैंक बिल्कुल फ्री, और अपनी सफलता की कहानी लिखें। लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है। प्री एग्जाम ऐप स्मार्ट तैयारी का साथी।
Sometimes this rate of premium is not given to you directly. 5% less, 20%, etc. is given. So हमको वो adjust करना पड़ेगा. Correct? Next, what is the fourth point? After premium, commission to be calculated. Commission किस पे calculate होगा? Commission will be calculated on third point, that is premium. Premium into rate of, क्या कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं हम लोग? कमीशन. सो रेट ऑफ कमीशन. फिफ्थ पॉइंट, इट्स नॉट अ फॉर्मूला, वन सेंटेंस था. कैलकुलेट लॉस अमाउंट. कैलकुलेट लॉस अमाउंट. Calculate loss amount. And the last step, claim. Claim is equal to, what is that formula? Loss into policy value upon property value. Policy value upon property value. Yeah, you can. If you want, you can add actual loss. If you want, you can add that loss. Actual loss is equal to, what is that formula? If you want, you may add, if it is as actual loss. Actual loss is equal to, if you want, you can add, definitely. Urvi, you can add actual loss is equal to, what is that? Premium plus loss minus claim. Plus loss, premium plus loss, less claim. That is your actual loss. If you want, you can always add that. Okay, 7 step. Chalo. Now let's go on to the next one. Question number 13. If I'm not wrong, this is the second last question of the exercise. Okay, 2.1, page 20, question 13. Okay, so today we'll finish off with the exercise. 2.1 is going to get over. A warehouse valued at rupees 40,000. A warehouse valued at rupees 40,000. What is this 40,000? Policy property value. Warehouse valued at rupees 40,000. Yeah, there will be some problem with audio. I'm rejoining. Yes, voice breaking. Yeah. The light started blinking here. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, now it should be clear now. Now it should be clear. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. What is that 40,000? 40,000 क्या है? Policy value, property value. Property value of warehouse. Property value contains goods worth rupees 2,40,000. 2,40,000 is property value of goods. इसमें भी दो है. एक याद है अपने दो लेक्चर पहले या लास्ट लेक्चर में there were two things. Shop and go down. Shop and go down वाला सम था. This time it is warehouse and goods. This time it is warehouse. What is the value of warehouse? 40,000. And then goods 2,40,000. The warehouse is insured against fire for rupees 16,000. Warehouse is insured against fire for rupees 16,000. So what is 16,000? Policy value of warehouse. Policy value of warehouse. And goods to the extent of 90% of its value. What is goods policy? Policy for goods is goods are insured to the extent of 90% of their value. So 90% of value of goods. What is value of goods? 2,40,000. 90% of that. Okay. Goods worth rupees 80,000 were completely destroyed. Goods worth rupees 80,000 completely destroyed. Goods कितना अपने पास? Goods अपने पास कितना है total goods? 2,40,000. Out of that 80,000 completely destroyed. I'll show it here. Goods. Goods. Question number 13 का rough work. Goods कितने का है? 2,40,000. Out of this 2,40,000, what happened? What they are saying? 80,000 completely destroyed. 80,000 completely destroyed. So completely destroyed. Completely destroyed. Kitna completely destroyed? How much is completely destroyed? 80,000. Agreed, dosto? 80,000 completely destroyed. Now, what is left? Remaining is how much? If 80,000 is completely destroyed, remaining can be called as balance. Remaining, or you may call it as balance. 2,40,000 में से 80,000 को minus करो. 2,40,000 minus 80,000. So remaining is how much? 1,60,000. Everyone clear? Everyone clear from where I got 1,60,000? 2,40,000 minus 80,000. Let's see what is happening to that for the remaining. 80,000 completely destroyed. While the remaining goods, how much is remaining goods? How much is remaining goods? Remaining goods is 1,60,000. What happened to that? What destroyed to 80% of its value due to fire. Destroyed 80%. 80% destroyed due to fire. So 1,60,000 okay, what they are saying, destroyed by fire, destroyed to 80% due to fire. So destroyed due to fire. Destroyed dash fire I'm writing, due to fire. How much percentage? How much percentage? 80%. So what will be 80%? How will calculate 80%? 1,60,000 into 80 upon 100. 0, 0 got cancelled. 2 zeros. So it will be 16 8s are 1,26,000. Correct? This calculation gives me answer as 1,60,000 80%, 1,26,000. And what happened to the earlier? Okay. Now the remaining, how much is remaining? That is destroyed by fire. From remaining, the remaining amount, balance. If this is 80%, so in percent, remaining